parents, we know they send them. Focus on your grind, you know the routine. Started from the jungle, now we street lane. So no, they no go know my struggle. They must to hear my story. Things we make to bring glory. They must make me at the fights. Because of me, them they shy. Waiting me to wait, they let them go low. Even your family hate on your glow. Pass me the change and make energy flow. Something go happen, they already know. Send you this banger, you sound the alarm. Hey, you sound the alarm. Ginger, bring me their leader. We know the waste and we just deliver. Them go hate and gon' start the bell like them start the time. You know feel relate, oh no. Why them they talk about me? It go pain them when they see. From grass to grass we they eat. For every show we they kill. I be predator you mean. Mama they for the next year. Pray for the ones where they wish me bad things. Mama they work double shit for her kids. Why she no go get the brand new belly? Keep the energy real for my day one. For my day one. Yeah, anytime we step in, then shout. Yeah, even my haters, them go hail. Yeah, we they bring back, make them say. Yeah, for the real fans, them go shout. Yeah, but it's for the street, them go hail. Yeah, this kind of energy you scream. Yeah, money we gon' make you shout. Yeah, you must with me at the fight. Because of me, them they shy. Waiting me to it, they make them go low. Even your family hate on your glow. Pass me the change and make energy flow. Something go happen, they already know. Send you this banger, you sound the alarm. Hey, you sound the alarm.
Millie Max, 2012. Curious to know who made this shit. Turn me up. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Tonight we having a party. Fuck it, let's have a ball. Who's a man who your pants in them drawers? You must be an astronaut cause you fucking with a star. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Tonight we having a party. Fuck it, let's have a ball. Let's have a ball. Who's a man who your pants in them drawers? You must be an astronaut cause you fucking with a star. It's young Millie Max in the place to be. Put my vocals with the treble and the bass in the beat. Basically, the boy Maxi Laces beat. Do it all in one take, no erasing me. Speak killer, trying to murder it like Jason C. He amazing, keep haters feature space for me. Don't really battle, don't expect to be facing me. Unless in your case, you saying that you paying me, G. Nigga, please believe. Get your ass Chris Breeze. Mr. Teeth, what's that chemical disbelief? Not to be bitching, but I know after we're whipping, niggas grip the run in the crib and grab it for flipping. Go from ripping it, yeah, to Max and spitting. Soul get lifted, yeah. These niggas be tripping. Big was right when he said niggas don't want the fist fights. The drama blow my high, now I'm missing my flight. Might look innocent, motherfucking bitch tonight. Zag, spit is crack, and y'all take a whiff of the pipe. She moaning, when I want it, it's the whiff of the pipe. Zag, fat, bitches, skinny bitches, even if they tight. Millie Max, aka General Mills, I got my strike. You don't think you fly, nigga, go ahead, fly a kite. They thirsty bitches obey the curse like Sprite. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Tonight we having a party. Fuck it, let's have a ball. Who's a man, lose your pants in the drawers? You must be an astronaut cause you fucking with a star. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Tonight we having a party. Fuck it, let's have a ball. Who's a man, lose your pants in them drawers? You must be an astronaut cause you fucking with a star.
I ain't twisting up for shit, I'm straight as ever, man. When it comes to the streets, think intelligent. Bending corners through the blocks and niggas flipping work. Getting money like a clerk, now they wanna like us. Holding 45s with a hammer on the side. Keep the haters from around, cause my niggas snipe them out. Niggas holding 45s with a hammer on the side. Keep the haters from around, cause my niggas snipe them out. Green light, time to take off, like the plane or like the top that's dropped off my car. Like my bitch who's at the crib, she taking off her bra, stroke her down, A all around, then left her in a shock. Got an 8 for my swag, plus 4 originality, a 10 for what I do and having great personality. Swag on point, comment on a punctuality, punchline combo ending as a fatality. Flossing every day, man, I ain't talking teeth. My niggas at the crossroad and I hate that they sleep. I'm true to me, I know you see, remain a G all the time. No niggas that speak the truth, man, that shit hard to find. I'm on my kick, push shit, cause I stay on the grind. Niggas roll 2 zips, smoking helps see the mind. Different blessings in our faces, some are ignorant, blind, advancing and progressing, never falling behind. I ain't twisting up for shit, I'm straight as ever, man. When it comes to the streets, think intelligent. Bending corners through the blocks, and niggas flipping work. Getting money like a clerk, now they wanna lurk. Niggas holding 45s with a hammer on the side. Keep the haters from around, cause my niggas snipe them out. Niggas holding 45s with a hammer on the side. Keep the haters from around, cause my niggas snipe them out. In our eyes, there no faking us, never no mistaking us. But niggas mean mug, guess you didn't use a chaser, huh? Competition last place, we always in a race in front. And now they see us winning, now they tripping like we laced the blunt. Stunting different swag, might see me with a blazer on. I be looking sharp, swilling like I put a razor on. Make the ladies trip, yep, leave them in a glazy form. Fuck what they talking, now they hating cause the great is gone. Dissect my words, clean cut, it'll leave you torn. Yellow gold, wrist them off, and we ain't talking corn. I'm hella cold, so fresh, I should strike a pose. My niggas holding them hammers, leave you with hella hoes. Take control, call this a lyric overdose. My pocket swole, whole life living heavy lows. Not being greedy, my niggas need me to say the game. Cause it's a shame these other niggas make it look lame. Let me explain through this lyrical exercise. Don't be surprised, most niggas just live to die. And hit the pride of the truth like they full of lies. And hit the pride of the truth like they full of lies. I ain't twisting up for shit, I'm straight as ever, man. When it comes to the streets, think intelligent. Bending corners through the blocks, and niggas flipping work. Getting
I slept on the
I see that you feel away. I see that you feel it away. You gotta listen, yeah, you gotta concentrate. You can't lose the vision, or you cannot compensate. I'm looking in your eyes while we conversate. Don't like being on the phone, let's just face to face. Nothing wrong, we could really just give and take. Just ease your mind now. We can make all of the sunrise up. 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 We can make all. Oh, we can make all. Oh, we can make all. Oh, we can make all. We can make all of the sunrise up. We can make all of the sunrise up. We can make all of the sunrise up. We can make all. I don't want you to be confused. I'm in it for the win, I ain't trying to lose. When you rollin' with me, you know we play by the rules. And no, I won't ever make you look like a fool. Yeah, I gotta stay true. It's really more to life than when I got your piece of cake. I gotta let you know, just thought it was safe to say. And I should never run for something that I gotta chase. Let's get to it, me and you ain't got no time to waste. We can make all of the sunrise up. We can make all of the sunrise.
Yeah, I got my foot on their neck, yeah. I got my foot on their neck. I got my foot on their neck, yeah. I got my foot on their neck. Young nigga know he blessed. Go and put him to the test. You gon' end up like the rest. Can't fuck with my progress. I got my foot on their neck, yeah. I got my foot on their neck. I got my foot on their neck, yeah. I got my foot on their neck. Young nigga know he blessed. Go and put him to the test. You gon' end up like the rest. Can't fuck with my process. I'm making moves like I got something to prove. Watch I improve, but I don't need no proof, cause I don't need none of you. Real G's moving silence, all bosses sit quiet. Yeah, tinted windows on the presidential, cause I like being private. I'm on a positive diet, yeah. Big dog like a lion. Real niggas in my circle. My girl gotta be strong-minded. I can't fuck with a weak hoe. That's like sleeping with the enemy. I'm in tune with my destiny. This music shit is my therapy. In the kitchen with the recipes. You move a bitch, nigga tendencies. I can see all the jealousy. I prosper cause this the real me. I'm so limitless. I could never stress. You focus on my success. Yeah, in the base. I believe that you can get whacked. Somewhere I flow. Yeah. You can get jacked. They told me stick to the music. Try for high abuse it. The angel protecting the demons, respecting the cash flow so fluent. I got my foot on their neck. I got my foot on their neck.
Yeah, keep it moving. Yo, how I had them on. That's right, I respect that. If you don't want to burn, I'm locked in the way. My buckshot, what the buck stop? Yeah. It's the return of the Mac mode, back in rap mode, back from the plateau of hip-hop natural. My pops is a god, my mother is heaven sent. Ever since my first breath, as clever as a terrorist. And when my BO1 put the mic in my palm, I transformed. A Bronx laureate was born. He's some more than just lyrics I write. I'm living out the second verse of the theme song of my life. That's why I hang like a dreadlock, bang like a headshot. Mastermind of murder with snake venom and hemlock. The only thing that I fear is my temper with a clock. I give more shots than bartenders. To my impressaholics, thanks for supporting. I'll be number one like the train to Van Portland. Be cautious. What we walk is so ferocious. It'll rip the life right out you like abortions. That's how we dwell in the back gates of hell. But some go to church and others go to jail. We can't help but play the cards with dealt. I'd rather be carried by 6 than judged by 12. Baby, we been moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my brother. If you need anything, you know I got you covered. Always keep your head up, we working till we hear the buzzing. I need that Rory yellow coat in your head like mustard. I need it all, yeah, we gon' ball to the day that we fall. Don't hold your breath, cause it ain't coming at all. No, not at all. Yeah, I'm too focused on being the best version of myself. I can't stress or worry about nobody else. I know my dude straight, I know my kids straight. I know when I walk in faith, as a man I am. Yeah, I gotta keep that God trait. Yeah, and I can't make no mistake when it comes to these women. I gotta pay attention. I don't get no fuck how another motherfucker feeling, cause you already know how it's going. Yeah, shout out to my brother. If you need anything, you know I got you covered.
I'm the shit, can't put the toilet lid down. They so try to be like, nigga, can you sit down? Yeah, I'm out here and I'm looking for the freaks. The only week I know I got 7 days. Getting paid, my motherfucking disease. I'm copping fly shit, niggas copping please. They want me humble and it's somewhere where I can't go. Shout out to Texas, sister, love you, baby. Humble Texas, shady. I'm not like that. Like cooperating with the bag, I might like that. Come from a different cloth, I'm not from the 12 pack. Niggas mad, I'm in the zone without jet lag. I think I'm kid out when he brought Uncle Uncle Sam out. No TikTok, I'm at the dealer with the bands out. I'm not this money, think you know me, you don't know me. Having 3 phones, only time I've been a 40, nigga. Ever in life.
It's yet another holiday, another turn around and spend your hard-earned dollar day. But we better not let it slip grip or fall away. It'll be great to see the loved ones that were just one phone call away. You walk in the door, get lots of dabs and hugs, lots of kisses, electricity and positivity, and nothing but well wishes. Just when you think you made it through that family gauntlet, you run into that aunt to ask you, why aren't you married yet? With your ha ha ha, your he he, your ho ho ho's, your hum hum hum. Christmas caroling with your drum drum drum. But don't forget that rumpa pump pump. We love Christmas. We love Christmas. Now you see that uncle, even though you're 20, 30, 40. He runs up to you and says, hey, little buddy. Now you're dashing across the floors, through the hallway, and you see all the doors. Room number 1, everybody that's able. They're playing spades and slamming the cards so hard to break the table. The old folks are telling stories they tell all the time. They tell them so much you have them memorized line by line. With your ha ha ha, your he he, your ho ho ho's, your hum hum hum. Christmas caroling with your drum drum drum. But don't forget that rumpa pump pump.
When you're touring in Europe, just fucking around, having a great time.
I'm a narcissist. I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist. I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. I'm a narcissist. I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist. I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. Shout out Miles, got that masculine identity. Working on myself, spinning true to the insanity. Niggas ain't got work, I'm a man with a pedigree. Only chill with game, with that game, you know how I be. Pass around these hoes, stay on cold like a dynasty. Shout out mentor, give me lore on mentality. Keep it play, no later than it's gotta be. Lucario, villain though with the energy. I'm a narcissist, I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist, I don't wait on love. For the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. I'm a narcissist, I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist, I don't wait on love. For the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. Shout out to my nigga Eddie, got that baritone. Roll up in Canada, split the game with Rod Pone. Shout out to boy at Elijah in Virginia. Only 22, but he's smooth when he holla. Got my niggas set up in Dallas, game is airtight. Looking like Drake, no fake, keep it airtight. Not to mention Julius, no fooling us. Mental in mind with his swag like he ludicrous. You know I stay on the gang with the north side. Not fucking with these lanes like we Jedi. Heard these niggas shows ain't on go. They be so like, see that karma is a thing. See how things change, niggas is go range. Nigga looking so strange. Shit, the end of the damn verse. It's okay, I'll leave niggas with a curse.
Wait. Sorry, I gotta stop you again. King Dow, you are an arrogant motherfucker, but I love it because I can relate.
I've been the best soon as I stepped in. A message, receive them blessings and capitalize on the grind, and you move it the right direction. The coolest, it's like a fresh can. Make music for the passion. Hey, T don't gotta tell you about the rapping. Just look to see what I'm doing. Boss moves and dropping jewels. Only gonna deliver truth, cause it's up to you. You can take it just how you choose. It's for your use. Only gonna deliver proof. The worthy news. Don't be fooled by these others. I'm really the culture. Don't be confused whatsoever. Them niggas is vultures. They don't be practicing the craft. They be in the booth trying to figure out a rough draft. It's about what you do and about that action. And niggas keep asking where to take. Yeah, it's coming. Gotta wait. Make sure you cop. It's gonna be heat. Be the best that I can be. Flow filled up with honesty. Once you figure out your passion, every dream is for the catching flow. No average. Living in the world for the savages. Why so many wanna hate the best? Because you ain't the best. We just grind to the time right. I just wanna live in the limelight. I just wanna stay in the spotlight. Flow no average. What's your difference? Shut up, Lee.
Let me fly with sway. I've been with her riding in the dark like a ring ray. Hey, let me fly with sway. Let my passion flow. I'ma sit. This is my space. Yay. Let me fly with sway. I've been with her riding in the dark like a ring ray. Hey, let me fly with sway. Let my passion flow. I'ma sit. This is my space. Yay. Meditating dark. I can feel the spark. Dark side I embrace to fulfill my heart. Feeling insidious, you are meaningless. Leave you in past, disingenuous. Having fun while I can. Feels so sweet like in Candyland. Leave Alice right in Wonderland. The Matrix, not worth mentioning. Yeah. In the galaxy, I am majesty. Fifth dimension is where I will be. It's a fallacy.
Sex on you, yeah, tell your body that was so slow. Yeah, show you, baby, how you do. Yeah, I know you've been through so many things. Yeah. You ain't so grateful, you know it. You know you need me, you know it. Yeah, all I wanna do is
sex on you, yeah, sex on you. Sex on you. All I wanna do is sex on you. Show you, baby, what you really like. Yeah, what you really like. Oh, yeah, slow it down, slow it down. Baby, yeah, you know, you can go around. Give you to your next, to our next. Love you when you call me daddy. Go ahead, say my name, show the name. What's can hear? Yeah, baby, I see it clear. All night I see. All I wanna do is sex on you. All I wanna do is sex on you.
One spliff a day, I keep the evil away. Spliff a day, I keep the evil away. One spliff a day, I keep the evil away. One spliff a day, I keep the evil away. One spliff a day, I keep the evil away.
Yeah. Ballin'. Yeah. Hey, I've been ballin' in real life, yeah, like it's GTA. Yeah, I've been ballin' in real life, yeah, like it's GTA. Yeah, I've been ballin' in real life, yeah, like it's GTA. 24/8, ballin' like I'm Kobe. Living legend, yeah, that's a 777. Living legend, yeah, racing in that years going top speed. Yeah, I've been about my business, I'm a different breed. We in the stars, yeah, out of space, let's go to Pluto, yeah, pockets.
Have a stance, make a move, have a plan. Master man, through the groove, do a dance. On the land, it's a tune, let's you choose. Gallopant, get a dance. I could have imagined it. It was my imagination.
Angelina. Oh. Give me more love. What did I do to deserve this? Give me more love. Give me more affection. What did I do to deserve this? Give me more affection. 6 a.m. in the morning, check my phone. Text upon text, pleading for some more loving. What did I do to deserve this? She be asking me questions, need answers. Slow down, you feeling my vibe? Feeling you stop, but you need to come down. Tell me the reason we gotta rush now.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today.
Hold on. We here. Hold on. We here. We here. What's good, people?
Yo.
What's popping out there in them streets?
It's Media Mondays, man.
Yeah, man. So, guys, man, today's the day. Promote your shit. Hit us up if you guys have some music. If you guys have a product, a business, a service that you want to promote, hit us up, $50 or more in the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Or if you guys want to call in for a question, $10 per story, $5 per question. If you guys want to leave your questions in the chat, leave the questions in the chat. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. What's going on, Miles Pop, with you, man?
Hey, buddy. What's going on? Everything all right? What's going on, man? Happy Monday, you know?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good, man. You know, it was good. It was good. We was out, you know, getting some dinner. Me and April's getting some dinner. It was fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
You know, working on some stuff yesterday and all that other good shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, I thought you're not supposed to feed women. What's going on?
I know, right? Exactly. Aren't you simping?
Aren't you simping, Mario? Like, I swear to God, instead of like following the game to improve their life, right, they just want to prove niggas wrong. That's how much. Like, oh my God. Like, how are you gonna? How are we gonna make it as a people where all we try to do is expose each other and prove each other wrong?
No, but Miles, see, the reason why they want to do that is because they don't want to listen to the game. They're like, if I can prove Locario Miles wrong, then that means that game is bullshit. Right. And then I don't have to do this shit.
I don't have to work for myself.
No, nigga.
Yo, that's
the game
crazy.
is not up for debate. As you can see, when I go on that Game Global shit, y'all already see the game is not up for debate. So you understand what I'm saying?
Media Mondays is brought to you by How to Have Sex with Women Today, a critically acclaimed book by Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So make sure you guys go to Amazon.com, pick that up, or go to Shop Locario or
Miss Locario. Go to shoplocario.com to get the ebook or the audiobook, or go to misslocario.com to get the hard copy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. Get that shit cracking.
Yes, sir. And then of course we got the Secret Life of a Handicapped Boy by Julius Bello. I like the kid. Get that on Amazon. And then of course Shia Muhammad, the Cuckoo Vegan. Make sure you get his shit. Well, and I got something to I didn't set it up. I should have set it up already, but maybe later in the show we'll set it up. But shout out to Shia Muhammad, the Cuckoo Vegan. And then of course, make sure you guys go to masculineidentity.com and get the soap, man.
Yeah.
Get the soap with the
soap, people.
I think don't want to focus with it.
They playing games with the focus.
There
we go.
Jesus
There we
Christ.
go.
These
So make sure you get
gamers.
that masculine identity. So people, make sure I get that shit. Go to masculineidentity.com. And guys, make sure you join the badboymembership.com and also join the masculine identity membership.com so you guys can step up your game. And today, guys, we're talking about why men with no game care about what women think. You feel what I'm saying? They really do. They really do. And I came across this YouTuber and I was like, you know, I'm watching this guy's video and I'm shaking my head and I'm just like, oh my God. And you know, I had to put a you know, I was like, let me do a response to this because he actually put a screenshot of one of my videos in the video. So I was like, hey, let's talk about this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But before we get into this video, I wanted to talk about just this idea of, you know, caring about what women think, right? And one of the things
in
is
general,
this, right? Exactly. One of the things is that it's more so you need to focus on what you want and what you think, and
Right.
therefore by doing that, you are not going to care about what women think. So when you watch this video that we're about to show, you know, the guy's basically saying like, oh, this, you know, that's bad advice to not care about what women think. You understand what I'm saying? And it's hilarious because when dudes have no game, what they're doing is that they worry about what everybody think. And they worry about what everybody thinks because they're trying to conform to what everybody wants. And they're trying to conform to what everybody wants because they don't love themselves. So therefore, they're like, I need validation from other people. So I need to know what you think in order to be that, in order to feel loved, so that you will give a shit about me and I can feel like I'm somebody. That's where it all stems from. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys coming through, tuning in, because, you know, the game's going to be super heavy today. And the thing is this, is when you have game, you don't care about what women think because you only care about what you think. And then therefore what happens is that when you're in a situation where you're dealing with women, the women who gravitate to you, the women who cooperate with you, the women who fuck with you, they're fucking with you because they think how you think. So if the woman thinks how I think, why would I care about what she thinks? Shouldn't I only care about what I think?
Right.
If how she thinks is going to be how I think. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit before we get into the video?
Well, only what I think matters. So, you know, like that's pretty much it. Like only what I think matters. And the reason why that is because I'm the one that has to live my life. I'm the one that has to live with the decisions that I make. I'm the one that has to live with my perspective of reality. Right. And so, and what we do too many times is that we allow other people's opinions and other people's perspectives to be more important than ours. That's why you have so many guys that they always, you know, they worry about a woman rejecting them. They worry about people seeing them approach a woman and getting rejected. And they worry about the clothes they wear. And truth be told, that's why they worry about looks, money, and status.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because they worried about how other people are going to look at them. That's why they talk about receipts and how hot your girl is and all that other shit. Because they're looking at they're always trying to impress other people.
Right.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
And if you live your life that way, then when do you actually get to live?
Exactly.
When do you actually get to live? Because, like, for example, I could make fun of Lucario for sipping on whipped cream lattes and shit, and be like, "Yo, that's some bitch nigga shit." Like, what? Why don't? Like, because I had coffee today, but I had black coffee. You know what I'm saying? And my shit, I had black coffee, masculine as fuck. You know, slightly bitter, but I enjoy the taste because I actually like the taste of coffee because I'm a real nigga. Now, I could look at Lucario all day and be like, what type of bitch ass nigga shit is this?
Shout out to my dude, Emilio Rojas, this rapper. He used to do these vlogs. He would say, I drink my coffee black because I'm not a bitch. And I was like,
right. I drink my coffee black because I ain't no bitch. Right now, look right here, right next to me. Look at this nigga.
Look at this shit. This is delicious.
Look at this nigga sipping fucking
delicious
whipped cream lattes sprinkled with cinnamon
with
in a large eat, pray, love. You know the type of cup that you hold with both hands.
Look at this. It's beautiful.
Look at the way he has to do his mouth to sip the fucking
delicious. It's delicious.
Right? Because and he has to hold it with both hands and put his mouth like this.
So good.
Now I can make fun of him all fucking day. But if Lucario wants to drink that shit or sip that shit, whatever, that's him.
Now I'm about to stop this, Miles. I'm tired of you talking about me like this, man. I'm gonna stop doing what I do, man, because I care about what everybody thinks.
You see what I'm saying? You know, me and Lucario is you know, like we boys in this,
right? And
he don't have to give a fuck about even what I think.
Mm-hmm.
He could enjoy his fucking latte with the whipped cream and the shit.
Right. Shout out to K-Zach. He said, I like my coffee like me, black, strong, and with no sweet shit.
But the point is, Lucario enjoys what he enjoys because that's his life and that's his choice that he's making. I can sit here and talk all the shit that I want, but what's really real is I should be focused on what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I should be focused, especially as a man. You got to be focused on what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I can't tell another nigga what to do and what should be enjoyable to him and all this other shit. Nigga, you got to live your life for you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed and you're thinking to yourself, yo, I remember that day when Lucario made fun of me for sipping lattes. And I've been drinking black coffee ever since. And that every time I drank that black coffee, it tasted like shit. And the whole time I've been missing my lattes. Now I'm on my deathbed and I can't have no more fucking lattes.
Mm-hmm.
All because I listened to Miles make fun of me about some dumb shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now you're sitting on your fucking deathbed regretting your decisions. And the fucked up part is your decisions was based on what somebody else said.
Right.
At the end of the day, if you made a decision based on what you wanted, well, that's the important part.
Right.
Because now at the end, you on your deathbed or whatever the fuck it is, you know you made that decision because you wanted to make that decision. Not because some other motherfucker was making fun of you or judging you or ridiculing you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's to me, that's the win-win.
Right.
Meaning that I make the decisions because I want to. So I'm satisfied with how my life turns out based on the decisions that I've made.
Mm-hmm.
Because then at that point I can't blame nobody else for how my life turned out. You see what I'm saying? So that's the realest shit to me, man. That's the realest shit to me. Like you know how many people see me and my girl and be like, oh, so when are you guys tying the knot? When are you guys getting married? and me and her just be looking at each other like like, nigga, I'm not marrying anyone.
Yo, I'm telling you, society is a motherfucker, man.
And shout out to my girl for understanding my masculine identity.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Shout out to my lady, right? Because she already know.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't want to get married neither.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But we look at each other like on some inside joke shit, like these motherfuckers don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? It's the dumbest shit.
Oh, these humans, man.
Fuck, I look like doing some shit just because somebody who's not living my life or who don't know me got something to say. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. So let me pull up this video. Let me put up this video. So his video's from this YouTuber named Aesthetics Waiting, because he's one of these like these looks maxing niggas. You know what I'm saying? So the title of this video is "Stop Caring What Women Think Is Bad Advice." Okay, so I'm gonna start it, stop it. We're gonna get into what's going on, what he's saying. All right, here we go.
Factors in the manosphere is stop caring what women think. This is a very common sense.
You see, he took a screenshot of my shit. You feel me? So shout out to him for taking a screenshot of my shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So we got to give him some props for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, got to give him some props for giving credit, because you know these niggas don't like giving credit.
Exactly. Well, let's continue. Here we go.
Sentiment that's given out in our circles, and I think it's horrendous advice. There's like this belief that, oh, if you stop caring what women think and you start doing whatever the hell you want, then women are suddenly to change their mind and find you attractive. Because
see, and so he's already fucking up. He's already fucking up. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he said there's this idea that if I stop caring about what women think, then they'll, automatically end up being attracted to me. See, he thinks that we're saying don't care about what women think as some sort of tactic to get women to like you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where he's fucking up already. So just off the premise of that, that's his whole argument falls flat because he doesn't even understand the reason behind even saying that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's funny because what happens is that he's saying it's bad advice, but he's looking at it from his perspective of everything I'm doing is for women. Because see, I've looked at a few of his videos. He's a looks maxer guy, and it's not necessarily to get on him, but I'm just using that as an example to say that his whole identity or his whole shtick is, I lost weight, so I got better looking, so therefore women like me. So what happened is that part of his ideas are, I do things to increase the chances of women liking me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And what we try to tell you guys is that we're not here to teach you guys to get women to like you. We're here to teach you guys to understand yourself and your masculine identity. And as a result, what happens is, and this is shocking, for some reason, women are attracted to you because you're a man. For some reason, women are attracted to you because you're that guy. For some reason, women want to follow your lead because they want to be a part of your program. It's interesting how that happens. Well, let's continue.
Because of your, I guess, confidence. But I want to ask you this. Does this work for you in reverse? When you see a feminist with blue hair that's overweight, that has like a nose piercing, and says that she doesn't care what you find attractive, are you suddenly attracted to her because she's confident? No, you're not.
So he's basically saying, well, if you have this blue hair feminist and she says, I don't care what you think, are you going to be attracted to her? See, now let's flip it. Let's say there's a woman he thinks is attractive. Let's say he is a big titty blonde chick with a short skirt, and she says to him, well, I don't care what you think. Does that mean that he's not going to be attracted? He's still going to be attracted to her. So if that hot woman doesn't care what he thinks, he's still going to be attracted to the hot woman. So if I don't give a shit about what this woman thinks, she's still going to be attracted to me. Why? Because she's attracted to me. You see what I'm saying? So I don't need to care about what a woman thinks for me to have women attracted to me. You understand? He's thinking like, oh, well, if this, funny looking feminist chick doesn't care, is that going to make you want her? That's not what it's about. It's about you understanding yourself and you focusing on you and you caring about what you care about. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about what the woman is thinking.
Right.
These guys, man. Let's continue.
In fact, someone having such little regard for what you think is kind of irritating. So the same concept applies when women are looking at men. Having some schlubby guy that's balding, that's talking about how he doesn't care what women think. Dude, that doesn't work.
Oh, he making fun of you, Miles. He said a balding guy. Yo, that's messed up. That's fucked up, man. Why he gonna go do that? And then he gonna have Mike Sartain on here. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Why he did that? Richard Cooper, but anyway.
But this isn't a winning formula. And I want to really illustrate just how bad of advice this is, because as straight men, we're going to be sleeping with women, dating women, marrying women, having children with women, growing old with women. So I think the advice of not caring what they think is really going to make your life way harder than it needs to be. Now,
these guys, it's so funny. Like when you hear these guys, you can, just like you say, Miles, their language exposes them. See, if I care about what I think, that means I'm creating a situation that benefits me. So that means any woman that I deal with is a woman that benefits me. The reason why she benefits me is because she's on the same page as me.
Right.
And if she's on the same page as me, that means she thinks like me. And if she thinks like me, then who the fuck do I care about the thinking of? I care about my thinking.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because she's going to be part of my program. You see what I'm saying? So how would a woman become my girlfriend, right? How would a woman be significant in my life unless I chose her to be there. Why would I choose her to be there unless she's on my program?
Right. Well, that's what these guys don't. That's what the majority of these dudes don't understand. They don't understand the leadership part. They don't understand the responsibility. They don't even understand the responsibility that they have as men in relationships.
Right.
Because they're so used to bending and being so fucking flexible and fluid to what the woman wants that they have even just the idea of a masculine identity is foreign to them.
Right.
It's like, wait, I have to actually stand firm and be something concrete. But that's gonna make the woman mad, and she's not gonna want to have sex with me now.
Right.
That's their whole fucking shtick. To try to please the woman so they can get pussy.
Right.
So that's how they start the relationship. So now it's, oh, well, what do you want to do? What do you want? What are your plans? What do you want for dinner? How do you want this to work? How do you want to have babies? When do you want to have them? What religion do you want? Like, they put all of this shit they put all this responsibility in the woman, and then this is why they end up in sexless marriages.
Right.
This is why they end up in fucked up situations. This is why they end up so unhappy. Because they've never realized the dynamics of how shit is supposed to work.
Right.
And the fucking women that they attract, initially, she's psyched about having a man that she can manipulate.
Right.
So maybe for the first couple of months, maybe the first couple of years even, she's happy. Like, oh yeah, my man is so understanding and he's a feminist and I just, I just feel so empowered as a woman, and me and him were like best friends. And then, but then after a while, when she starts to fucking, like, when she has a child and she deals with shit like postpartum depression and all the things that comes with being a woman and all of the different mood swings, and when she realizes that she doesn't have a firm foundation to stand on because so many things are going on in her mind and in her emotions as a woman, and she realizes, I don't have a fucking rock to hold on to.
Right.
Because my man is always trying to conform to me. So I have nothing to really depend on. So now I'm all fucked up. I'm dealing with, this baby is depending on me, but guess who else is depending on me? This fucking man.
Right.
Because he never wants to make a decision because he's too busy tiptoeing, trying not to make me mad so I can continue to fuck him. But you know what? I'm not going to give him any more pussy because he's the fucking pussy. See what I'm saying? And then that's when we get into the sexless marriages and the bullshit. Right. And the whole time he's thinking, what do you want? Maybe we should go to therapy. Why aren't we having sex anymore? Don't you find me attractive? Well, let's go to therapy and talk to someone because maybe that'll help us, and blah, blah, fucking blah. And guess what kind of therapist they go to? A female therapist.
Right.
Who's going to side with her. And the whole time they're going to be like, well, he's just not understanding. He's not understanding. He doesn't see where you come from. He doesn't understand what you need as a woman. And because he's a man, he's lacking understanding. And so there's nothing you can do. And you know what? If you're that unhappy, maybe you should think about getting a divorce.
Right. He doesn't have any empathy. He needs to get more in touch with his feminine side because he needs to care about what you think, Exactly. You see what I'm saying? This is where it leads to. I'm telling you, man. These motherfuckers.
Come on, man. Come on.
Let's continue with this shit.
Now, to be completely charitable to, just stop caring what women think, bros, I do think that there is, there's obviously like a lot of like gaslighting and women not being entirely truthful with what they say, corresponding to their actions.
Just one more thing. Do you want to reevaluate Patrick? No. You want to keep him? You seriously think he's a 9? He is a 9 in your opinion.
See, and this is this guy right here that he showed us wheat waffles. The dude that be, he's talking about looks and trying to get women's opinions on niggas' looks and all that goofy shit.
In
my opinion, he is a 9. Like, there's the only one that's shown teeth out of all them lot, and that's a big indicator. Apart from
indicator.
That's hilarious. He's the only one that showed teeth, and then the guy at the bottom that you rated a 1 is showing teeth.
Brilliant. Yeah.
I don't think you should necessarily take what people say on face value. I always default to how they act, and then you can, put the pieces together as to what's in their mind from how they act.
And so then what are we caring about what they think then?
Right.
If that's the case, you see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, because this is the thing, especially when you're dealing with women are going to follow the lead of a man. So what a woman, because, okay, I remember I was on a date with a chick once, right? And she said, I forgot exactly what it was that she said. She said something about something she wasn't into or didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mentioned I like that thing. And then 5 minutes later, she says she likes the thing. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason why she says she liked the thing is because she liked me. You understand what I'm saying? So now my thoughts, what I think becomes what she thinks.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck?
Exactly.
What are we talking about? I got to care about what you think. No, I care about what I think. And then I find women who either cared about that in the first place, or they want you so bad that they find a way to care. See,
Exactly.
This is what you guys don't understand. What women do is they'll find a way to rationalize why they should care about what you care about if they like you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and you could be a guy doing terrible things. You could be a serial killer. And she'd be like, you know what? Actually, the world is actually overpopulated. So I could see why you would kill all. You see what I'm saying? Like, they would rationalize that shit in their mind because they want you. Well, the world is kind of overpopulated, and there are some people out here who should die. So I could see why you would be a serial killer. Like, what?
As she should.
Right.
As she fucking should. Right. Support your man, bitch. The
Exactly.
fuck are we doing out here? What are we talking about? Bitch, if you in love with a serial killer, support your man.
Exactly.
Find every reason to believe in his mission. What the fuck are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Shit, we could, the law could deal with your man later, but you, the woman, support your fucking man.
Right, exactly.
What are we talking about? Yo, I don't care about it. That's why I said women don't need to have accountability. Women don't need to have an identity.
Mm-hmm.
Find your man.
That's a fact.
Find the nigga with the plan that you can support.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all really about.
That's a fact, because the woman chooses that guy.
Exactly. That's exactly why we can't care about what they think.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only thing that's important is what we think.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Eddie Fuse. A long time ago, he said this. He was like, women care more about what you think of yourself than what they think of you.
That's deep. That's deep.
Bro, again, shout out to Eddie Fuse. A woman care, because I was listening to this video. I remember it like yesterday. Yo, shout out to Eddie Fuse once again, man. Because Eddie Fuse has said some things that hit my fucking brain where I can actually remember the day and the time and what I was doing when I was listening to the shit.
Eddie Fuse is a bad motherfucker. That's a fact.
Eddie Fuse is a cold ass nigga.
That nigga rolled up on us like it was nothing when we met him. Like, we met him in Times Square. That nigga rolled up on us like, what y'all doing out here?
What y'all doing out here? Because he recognized the game early.
Right.
Nigga, Eddie Fuse said the woman cares more about what you think of yourself more than what she cares more about that more than what she thinks about you. And she also cares more about what you think about her more than what she thinks about herself. So the depth of all of this means that the woman cares more about what a man thinks in general.
Right.
Because she knows that what the man thinks is the thing that is ultimately going to affect her survival, and her access to resources.
Right.
So it's all about what the man thinks. And that's what it has always been about.
Right.
That's the real truth of the situation that none of these fucking punk ass PUA dudes would never admit or never come to terms with. But I remember it like yesterday, bro. I was driving. I was still living in Florida, and I was driving down the street, and I had this shit playing through Bluetooth.
Mm.
in my car, and I was like, "Yo," I was driving. I was like, "Yo, this nigga Eddie Fuse though, cold ass nigga. That's a cold nigga right there. Shout out to Eddie Fuse, man, for real.
That's a fact. Now that's real shit. All right, let's continue this shit.
You know, for every woman that
just stop the joint real quick, and I just want y'all to know that at this point, the only place that you could get original Eddie Fuse game, like game, is Game Kings 1.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's the only place you can find it because, you know, again, respect to Eddie Fuse, but he's on some other shit now.
Right.
Like he's still giving a certain level of game, but it's just a little different.
Right. He's on a different path. So
right. He's on
that
the
original
path.
stuff. You got to go to Game Kings 1.
Yeah, but if you want that OG Eddie Fuse, you got to go get Game Kings 1, the definition of game.
Right. That's just a time capsule. So that's all you got to. You know what I'm saying? We got that. That makes it even more valuable. That makes it more rare.
We should go raise the price on that shit.
For real.
Y'all niggas don't understand. We need to go raise the price on that bitch. Because Eddie Fuse left the building, nigga. Are you kidding? And went to a whole nother place.
Right.
Huh?
That's a fact.
You ain't gonna see that again, not right now.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Because he went ahead and deleted all his shit and started his new shit.
Right.
So all that original game shit from the big homie, y'all not seeing that no place else but Game Kings 1, the definition of game. So go to masculineidentity.com right now and download your copy of Game Kings 1. Because that's the only place you're gonna find that real shit.
That's a fact.
Tell you.
Real shit.
But I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Says that she cares most about personality and looks don't matter. There's numerous Tinder experiments where someone chadfishes and has like a Chad in the profile picture that says the most horrendous things and gets loads of matches.
You know what I love about these guys who don't have experience? This is what Steve calls surface dwellers. Because what happens is that, let's say you're some goofy that, you know, is a virgin, or you're consider yourself an incel, or you don't have you know experience dealing with women. You think that they have a quote unquote good looking guy on Tinder and he's getting all these matches. Y'all think that means something. A match don't mean shit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that means absolutely zero. You understand? Because you could have 100 matches and never meet any one of these women. Not one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and people who actually do online dating, and this is why you guys need to go to shoplocario.com and set up your online dating consultation with me and April, because we're going to get you right on this shit. But a lot of motherfuckers, they really think, oh, well, I got a match, or he got all these matches, that means something. No, it doesn't. Women love, let me tell you guys something about women, right? Let's say you have, for example, on the screen, he has this guy who, and I saw this thing where they had this guy, they posted some picture, they had him saying a bunch of crazy shit. One, women like the idea of a good-looking guy, or a guy they perceive as this good-looking dude talking to them. Period. They already like that. Period. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Even if they're saying something they don't want to hear necessarily.
Right. Exactly. Off top. And on top of that, what happens is this, right? Is that even if you're saying some crazy shit, saying crazy shit is more attractive than saying quote unquote regular normal shit. So you have a good looking dude saying crazy shit. That's double, you know what I'm saying? Double the fun. So of course they're going to be entertaining that shit. Right now, when it comes to actually meeting up though, when it comes to actually making shit happen, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But we could get it. I could do a whole fucking live stream on just that aspect alone. But let's continue this shit.
So, you know, obviously personality wasn't the deciding factor. So my nuance that I want to add to this is you shouldn't necessarily take what the opposite gender says on face value. I think you should look what they do with their actions and then reverse engineer from there, because that is what they actually respond to. You know, when I was a fat guy, I've had quite a few girls say that, oh, me being chubby wasn't a problem and blah, blah, blah. They just didn't gel with my personality. And then I lost a bunch of weight, had a sharper jawline and more of like a muscular, athletic frame. then suddenly my personality becomes attractive to them. Like,
these looks maxing dudes are hilarious. So what a lot of these guys don't understand is it's all coming from themselves.
Right.
So he felt better about himself when he was working out and lost the weight. When you feel better about yourself, right, you give off a different energy than when you don't feel good about yourself. So you're going to be more attractive, get this, when you feel better about yourself. Isn't that crazy how you're more attractive when you feel good about yourself? Isn't that weird? But then they'll be like, confidence is bullshit, guys. Really? But when you felt better about yourself, you attracted more women.
Right.
Well, he's going to say no, I attracted more women because I looked better.
Right.
No, it's because you felt better about yourself, because there are guys out there who women would probably say look better than him, but they feel like shit and they're having trouble getting women. So it's not about you looking better. It's about you feel better about how you look. You understand what I'm saying? It's about how you feel about yourself, which emanates through the interaction when you're dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? And again, this goes back to why you don't need to care about what they think, because if you feel good about yourself, you're not going to care about what anybody thinks, and then that makes you fucking attractive.
That's what makes you really attractive.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys, you gotta. Anyway, let's continue.
Like I've seen this many times. So I get the impulse just to be like, oh, who cares what women think? I get that impulse. I think you need to have a bit more nuance to it. You should be caring what women think, but you should always be skeptical at, what strangers in particular say on face value. That's my caveat. But carrying yourself with this disdain for what women think and what their preferences are, man, that's a...
See, I think that, and I think that right there is the real problem. Because he said carrying disdain for what other people think. That's what a lot of these motherfuckers don't get. And this is where a lot of these these weird soft type of people get fucked up in life in general.
Right.
And the problem is this. They think that just because I respect myself, that means I have disrespect for everyone else.
Right. Exactly.
That's the real problem right there. So when guys like this hear guys like us say, I don't care what anyone else thinks, or I don't care what women thinks. See, and that's why I always try to tell people, and I tell my clients in general to try to speak in the affirmative.
Right. Exactly.
Meaning, I don't need to refer to other people's thoughts. Meaning, I don't need to say the words, I don't care what women think, or I don't care what other people think. What you really should be saying is, I only care what I think.
It's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the difference, because people like this is the average fucking person.
Right.
This is the mind of the average fucking person. So you got to be careful, because you could say some shit that is totally benign, totally harmless, but they will take it a certain way because you say it with a certain level of confidence.
Right.
So you say, yeah, I don't care what women think when I'm going out and dating and doing my thing. And it's not to say that I have a disdain or I look down at women. What I really mean is I only care what I think, meaning that I have a certain level of confidence about myself and who I am and my masculine identity.
Right.
But the average motherfucker the average person is so fucking low confident, low self-esteem, very insecure.
Right.
So when you say certain words, they automatically think, oh, well, you think you're better than everybody else. No, not at all. I just know that I'm different because there's only one of me.
And it's funny. It's the way he said it made it seem as if you're saying, well, if I say I don't care about what they think, I'm mad at them, or I have anger towards them. Like, look, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so you guys can hear what he's saying, because I'm like, what? Listen.
Particular say on face value. That's my caveat. But carrying yourself with this disdain for what women think and what their preferences are, man, that's a surefire recipe to be in your 50s and alone, or divorced, or having all kinds of major issues in your personal life.
You see what I'm saying? He's like, well, you have this disdain, and then if you don't care about what they think, you're gonna get divorced. So basically I should sit there, worry about what a woman is thinking, so I can keep her in my life. What the fuck are we talking about? Do you see what I'm saying? Like all of this, a lot of this stems from insecurity and seeking validation.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if I have to worry about what she thinks in order to keep her here, I don't want her here. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want her here. Because the thing is this, before I met her, I was thinking about what I was thinking about. I cared about what I cared about. So now all of a sudden she's here and I got to care about what you care about. Why? That doesn't make any sense. She should, it's like, you know, I go into a fast food joint, right?
Here you go with the fucking food analogies.
Exactly. All the food shit. No, that's a fact. I'm gonna go into McDonald's, right? And I order what I want.
Right.
I don't care about what they're thinking. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about what the fuck is going on in their mind and the people behind the counter and the manager. I'm like, just give me my fries and my fucking cheeseburgers and shit. Like, I don't care about none of that shit. So now, at what point do I need to care about what McDonald's thinks when I go to McDonald's?
Right.
You understand? I don't understand this shit. But let's continue this shit.
This isn't a winning recipe. This isn't a winning recipe for women either. So I'm not a turncoat here. Like you can say the same for like frumpy looking feminists with blue hair with like a bull ring in their nose, and they're moaning about how they don't care what men think and men are bad. Yeah.
Let me say something real quick, because you know, feminists still want dick. Let's not get it twisted. I fucked a few feminists in my day. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All that feminism shit go out the window when the dick is in them. I just want y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying? So let's not.
That's real talk.
Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. This is what I'm saying with surface level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember I used to fuck with this chick. She had the Cassie haircut. You understand what I'm saying?
The shaved head on the side.
Shaved head look like she looked like let's say like a white version of a Cassie type chick. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she was on that feminist shit, but none of that feminist shit was happening when I was around. You understand what I'm saying? And again, it was the same shit. Because listen, when I met her, she was on that feminist shit, but around me, she was agreeing with like 90% of shit I was saying. So I'm like, what the fuck is the point?
She never accused you of mansplaining?
Exactly right. It's like, I'm like, yo, shit is crazy. But anyway,
yada yada. Those women suffer a lot as well. It's like opening up a restaurant and having this attitude that you don't care what the customers think. Well, you really should be caring what the customers think, because those are the people that are like contingent on your survival.
Listen, so this is the thing. What people don't understand is this. Any type of business, right, started because that business owner had in their mind the type of business they wanted to create.
Right.
It wasn't like, damn, you know what? Let me go around and figure out what everybody in the world wants me to do as a business. No, they just started a business in a certain niche, and they found their customers, meaning the people who gravitate to their business.
That's it.
If I open up Locario's coffee shop, right? Guess who's going to come to my coffee shop? People who like to drink coffee. Right? I don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers that want to drink wine and soda and all that other shit that don't like coffee. Who gives a shit about why do I care about what they think? See, the people who think about coffee are going to be at my coffee shop. That means that they're in alignment with what I provide. Right? So we're on the same page. So why would I need to worry about what they think when the reason why they're there in the first place is because they think about coffee? But the only reason they even are in the coffee shop is because I created the coffee shop in the first place from my own mind.
Right.
Like, for example, do you know that there are places that, like, for example, I remember I was going into this restaurant and they said, you got to take your hat off. Nigga, I didn't want to take my hat off. But I wanted the fucking food though. So I did. I took the hat off, right? So they don't give a fuck about what I think. I was thinking I want to keep my hat on.
Right.
Right? But I still had to take the hat off in order to go into their establishment, right? Exactly. This place is where it's a dress code to go eat at a certain place. You understand? So now, because I want their food, I gotta fucking wear a button up or a tie or some shit just to get their food. So are they saying, well, you know what? That customer Locario doesn't like to wear button ups, and maybe we should change up our policy on. No, they don't give a fuck. If you want to come into their restaurant, you got to go by their rules.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, this is what we're trying to say. A lot of these niggas are like the dollar store. They care about what everybody thinks. So they're like, well, I'm selling all this shit for $1. This shit is cheap. So let me figure out what these people want and I'm going to provide it for those people. Right? Then you have motherfuckers is like, listen, you can't even step into our establishment unless you got on fucking nice shoes and a tie. So fuck what you think, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So what we're telling you guys is when it comes to you dealing with women, be that restaurant where there's the fucking red tape. Like you gotta, there's something that has to happen before the motherfucking comes in. You're so confident in your shit that you say, this is what I present, this is what I represent, and I'm not changing it for you. You see, because imagine, even if you're talking about business, imagine how much belief you have in your business that you say, I'm turning niggas away. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is what it is. And this is what you need to do to do you notice there's services or companies or whatever where you want to buy a product or service and you gotta fucking fill out a fucking form and they have to approve of you even before you can get the thing?
Yeah. Shout out to the Tate nigga, Andrew Tate, his name, right? He talked about that with Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just go buy a Bugatti. You got to be accepted into the club.
Exactly.
Before you can spend, you know what I'm saying? Like if you really want to fuck with them, you gotta, you know what I mean? It's some of those clothing stores, those boutiques where you gotta set a fucking appointment.
Right.
And if you ain't got the right, if you gotta put down a credit card. There's some restaurants where you can't just set a reservation.
Right.
You gotta put down a credit card. And if you missed a reservation, there's like a $70 charge on your credit card.
Right.
Because that's how crazy the demand for reservations are.
Exactly.
Some clothing stores, you got to set a reservation. You got to have a certain money. You got to have a certain credit score. You got to have prerequisites. And this is what we talk about when we talk about like a masculine identity and having standards and having a certain program.
Right.
You understand? And of course, guys, you know, and this is why you need coaching. This is why you need to get on the Bad Boy membership. This is why you need to understand certain things about dating, where not every woman that you mess with needs to follow a certain standard, but at the same time, you still got to know how far and how deep the rabbit hole goes with that particular female.
Right.
But when we're talking about giving a woman access to your life and you know, becoming vetted to be your girl and all this other shit, even in some situations, even vetted to be your fuck buddy. Because a fuck buddy is a situation that can be consistent enough where a bitch got to come with a certain standard still. She still got to have a certain standard. Even though we just fuck buddies and we only see each other a couple times a month, maybe, you still got to have a certain standard.
Right.
Where at you know, certain things like, well, once we set a date, that's the date. So you're not one of these stupid bitches running around talking about, oh, well, I couldn't find a babysitter, or, you know, my baby daddy's acting up right now, so I'm gonna have to cancel and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain things that needs to be set, even if it's just a fuck buddy situation.
Exactly.
Bro, I swear, I was on a date once and I was having a conversation with this chick, and then when the topic of fuck buddies came up, and I was like, yeah, you know, me, you know, based on the man that I am, like, you know, even if we just fucking, like, I got to have a certain level of respect. And the bitch said some shit like, respect? Why do I need to respect you if we just fucking?
Right.
And I looked at her and I was like, wow, you ain't getting none of this dick.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Stupid ass bitch talking about, why would I need to respect any nigga? I'm just fucking. I'm like, now, and I know this type of rhetoric, it makes a lot of you niggas piss in your fucking pants. And here's the reason why. Because in the beginning, let's just say you had an idea that your pool of women that you could fuck was, let's just say 1,000. when we start to set these boundaries and these standards, and you start to realize that literally takes 700 bitches out of the pool.
Right.
Now you start to get upset. Now you start to lose faith.
Right.
And you're like, damn, I went from a pool of 1,000 bitches to only 300. Now I still gotta holler at them 300 and see if they're actually attracted to me. You get what I'm saying? So this is why dudes get so fucking pissed off with guys like us, because we're talking about, you know, having an identity, knowing your standard, making sure even your fuck buddies respect you. Making sure even your fuck buddies, Lucario, even your fuck buddies, Miles.
Exactly.
Why is it such a big deal? Why do I have to?
It's all of it. It's all of it. Even when I approach a woman, that's why I don't do that shit test thing. When I approach a woman for the first time and I'm talking to her, there needs to be respect within the conversation, or else I ain't fucking with her. This is what I'm trying to say. Y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all just be.
And my thing is this: if me requiring something like respect is such a big fucking deal, then I'm gonna have to just be with no bitches.
Exactly. Right.
If you telling me that all the bitches out there outside don't got no level of respect, even for a nigga they attracted to,
right?
Then man, shit.
That's a fact.
My left hand got respect.
Yo, listen, I totally agree with Boss Mac. He says sometimes you got to go down to 0 bitches, bro.
You got to go down to 0, bro.
Because it's the thing. If you trade in your respect for pussy, you can't call yourself a man. It's impossible. You understand what I'm saying? It's impossible. And niggas do that shit every day.
You lose your man card. Because some people, they lose their man card and they never come back, man. Shout out to Terrence Howard.
Exactly, that's a fact. That's a fact. I think this is pretty much done on this.
And
shit.
well-being. Like, you should care what your customers think. And for dating, you should care what the people you are dating think about you. I don't think I'm saying anything that's a super hot take here. I think if you just pass this out in your head, what I'm saying should make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't. See, he's saying you should care about what people think about you that you're dating. No, you should not. Guys, this is what you got to understand, right? The reason why you don't need to care about what a woman is thinking about you is because if you think about yourself a certain way, then you filter out the women through your own identity. So meaning that you only accept women who reflect you. So essentially you're only accepting women who think like you. You understand? So what do I need to care about what she thinks if she's going to be here seriously, or even if she's going to be here in a fuck buddy situation, or she's going to be here having a conversation with me, she's reflecting what I think.
Exactly.
You understand what like it's like I don't understand like how this is so complicated for guys to understand, but this is why it's complicated for them is that see, when you don't have an identity and you don't love yourself and you don't have game, you're saying to yourself, what does she think? So I can become that for her so that I can get pussy. That's what this is how dudes think about this shit.
Yo, I look at it like this. If Clyde from Bonnie and Clyde can have a bitch, then I gotta have faith that I can have a bitch. Cause it's not like I'm trying to rob banks and get shot up by the cops and die.
Right.
I'm actually a righteous nigga.
Exactly. And that's a perfect example. See, you think fucking Clyde was worried about what Bonnie's thinking? Clyde's thinking because he's like, yo, I'm gonna rob these banks, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna rob these banks with you. So he don't need to fucking worry about what she's thinking. You understand what I'm saying?
Clyde didn't give a fuck. Why do you need to?
You know what I'm saying?
And look, here's the thing. If they want to have some caveats or nuance or whatever the fuck, I'm not saying that we can't have a conversation.
Right.
I'm not saying that we can't communicate, but at the end of the day, only what I think truly matters. And if you're trying to take me away from what I think, then
right, because that's why the woman is there in the situation with you in the first place. Right. Because of what you think.
Because of what you think.
Because I thought it made sense for her to be here.
Right.
So what the fuck does it matter about what she's thinking when the relationship happened First of all, the relationship happened because I approached her.
Facts.
So who's thinking is the most important when she doesn't even have the opportunity to express what she's thinking if I'm not even there?
Exactly.
So I created the situation for her to even give the thoughts. So why am I worried about what she's thinking when what she's thinking doesn't exist to me unless I'm in the situation, giving her the opportunity to put her thoughts in the situation?
Facts. And by the way, phone lines are open. 919-647-9392. Phone lines are open. 919-647-9392. And we got 2 free calls from Joey M. Joey M came through with 2 free calls, man.
Yes, we got 2 free calls, guys. Call up ASAP. And also remember, this is Media Mondays, man. I need to sending out music. I thought y'all was artists out here. Y'all should be having fucking tracks every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This nigga Drake just dropped the whole album. And he's richer than you. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? but I want and Shia Muhammad sent in some support too. So I want to premiere the or not premiere, but I want to show it on live. My little commercial that I did for his joint, because I told you I was going to do a date night where I tried one of the recipes from his book. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. Check it out, man. Muhammad is going to be doing the recipe. The pumpkin cream pasta, and we hope that it comes out looking as delicious as the picture. So what are you doing, hun?
I am chopping garlic.
You're chopping garlic?
Yes.
And you look so beautiful doing it. You got all the stuff. We got the basil, we got the rigatoni, we got the pumpkin seeds, and we got the pumpkin puree. Once again, shout out to Shia Muhammad for the Cuckoo Vegan. All right. Rigatoni.
Oh shit.
Miles Cunningham making the Cuckoo Vegan. Was it pumpkin spice lobster? No, lobster's not vegan.
No.
Pumpkin cream pasta. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf. I mean Shia Muhammad. We're gonna add the garlic. Cuckoo Vegan, all right. So we're gonna add some of the fresh basil right into the sauce to get that good taste up in there. Because I know how to cook too, Shia. He saw it.
Yeah, he need to use this
a little bit too. And it came out good too. It came out real good. We put the fresh basil on top. Yeah. And see, I got the Jamaican music too for Shia, Caribbean and whatnot. All right, so we got the pumpkin cream pasta. I think it looks really close. It looks close, right?
Uh-oh.
You gotta say the prayers. Yeah, nigga.
Oh, look at Miles simping over there.
I'm simping.
Oh
my God. It's the best thing I ever tasted in my life. Isn't it good?
It's very savory.
Oh, he took off the
Good
glass.
job, Shai.
He just saying no, it's serious.
Cheers to the cuckoo vegan.
Cheers to the Cuckoo Vegan. There you go.
But Miles, I thought you and Locario said you can't be having boyfriend energy with your girlfriend. Which
Oh man.
You know, they fall out.
Views
like, I saw you.
Views
Wait,
from
is that a receipt, guys? Is that a receipt? Because Miles actually showed his real life with his real woman, not some random chick on the street that he's trying to pretend he's trying to holler at. Is that?
Oh my God. But views from Vlad. It was some joint that I took off of the YouTube, the free sound library from YouTube. I forgot what it was called. But yes, I got it off of you. I got it on YouTube.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. But shout out
to
Shia,
Shia,
man. Yeah, man. That
Shout
shit,
out to
like I
Shia.
said, it tasted good too. Like it tasted real good. Like it was a good dish. It was a good dish.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, guys, call in. Call in number is 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. We got 2 free calls, people. 2 free calls. I don't know why y'all waiting. Y'all know y'all love them free calls. So let's cut the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So let's see what this question says. Where will the masculine identity Zoom link be at? Excuse me. I guess he's talking about for the.
Well, you have to be a member, and you get it. You receive it in an email before the meeting starts, sir. So you have to be a member. You got to go to masculineidentitymembership.com and sign up to be a member, and then you will receive it in your email.
Right. You
will receive it like around 10:50 p.m. because we start the meeting at 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Thanks. It says, Lakar, if I buy a Visa prepaid card, will it work for purchasing your book? I don't know, nigga. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it should.
Yeah, it should. Just go there, get your card, and go to shoplucario.com or lucario.com and then purchase it. And see
like, yo, all of the platforms that we have our shit on, as far as like credit cards and stuff, more than likely it's an issue on your end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because the platforms we are on are like $1 billion, $1 million companies that do the shit. So
right. So yeah, so, a lot of cats be like, "Oh, it's not happening. It's not doing." I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's not like I'm sitting there as you try to purchase. I'm blocking you. Like,
right.
Nope.
Like, nope, not that nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, not him. Like, no, sir. Like, this shit is. Lloyd said, "Shout out to Miles for living what he preached." He say, women should think how you think, and he even got his women wearing his hair like him. Hey, bro, it's real talk. It's real talk, though, bro. Like, because when I'm out looking for a woman, if I'm looking for a woman, I'm looking for myself.
Right, that's a fact.
So it makes sense that me and my woman resemble, that we look alike, and we got the same hair and all that type of shit. And it's fucked up because like only women with short hair do it for me now. It's fucked up, bro. I swear to God.
It's that I'm telling you, it's compatibility. Y'all guys got to understand how important compatibility is, man. Because it's like, see, when me and April are together, it's like we love doing the same types of things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, of course, we're gonna have our individual different things that we like to do,
right.
As far as our own type of things. But there's a flow that happens. This is why you don't need to worry about what someone else is thinking, because whatever you're thinking, whatever she's thinking should align. It should be, this is why when you first meet a woman and the conversations flow in, the attraction's there, everything is like going back and forth very smoothly. That's because you guys are on the same page. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't have to worry about what she's thinking because she's already on the same page as me. Because if you want to look at it as sort of like the vibe or the frequency, we're on the same frequency. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of times when you guys are talking to women and they give you shit tests and they're giving you resistance, you guys are not on the same page. You're not on the same frequency. She's not thinking how you're thinking, because if she was thinking how you're thinking, she would just follow what you're doing.
Thanks.
It's really that simple. But see, a lot of dudes, unfortunately, because they're so used to women not liking them, that gets them in the mode of trying to worry about what they're thinking, so that because I have a hard time attracting them, if I can figure out what she's thinking, I can be that, and then I can attract her. And this is where these guys lose, because they don't understand women, they don't understand themselves, and therefore they get lost. Because this is the thing. Do you guys realize that the more... Oh, here we go. Let's get this call. Let's get the call.
678-678. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Efosa Sunday, 27, Atlanta, Georgia.
Efosa, what's up, man? Are you using a free call or you supporting? What's going on?
Yeah, using a free call.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem. What is your... How old are you again, real quick?
27.
27.
28 by June.
Okay, all right. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it. So, what's your question there, buddy?
Yeah, I met a chick. You know what I'm saying? Last week.
Yeah.
Probably went on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I told her I want to I find her attractive and sexy, so I told her, hey, I want to have sex with her. She agreed. So we planned to have sex. It was yesterday that she went to my place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when she took her clothes off, it's like she didn't take all her clothes off. She was like half naked.
Mm.
And she wanted me to have sex with her half naked. I was like, I couldn't get her erection because she wasn't fully naked. I only get erection when she's fully naked. She was half naked. She was wearing a bra. She was half naked. And and here's the thing. So Miles McCall. So if a woman is not fully naked when she has sex with you, that means she doesn't like you.
No, well, the thing is, she probably felt insecure about her body, so she don't want to get all the way naked. But the thing is, if you're telling her, hey, let's get naked, right? It's good if she does because that's her following your lead. But also, too, sometimes it's a thing where you can, if you're talking to her, you say, hey, it really turns me on to see your whole naked body or whatever it is like that.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? Just to have that situation. But sometimes the girl won't get fully naked because she's feeling some type of way about her body. You understand? I remember years ago, I remember there was a girl that and this is how I knew she was like insecure. Like, I mean, after the fact was that we were in the spot and she wanted all the lights off. She was like, she did not want me to see her naked body with the lights on. And she had a nice body, but to her, in her mind, right, for whatever reason, she just felt how she felt. You feel what I mean? But yeah, that happens sometimes. But the thing is, I just want to point out real quick that if you guys are listening, Efosa said he went up to the girl, let her know what he wanted, and she came through, and it was getting it cracking. So
exactly.
So I don't want to skip over that part. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's not skip over that part.
You know what I mean?
A lot of y'all niggas say it's impossible.
Right. So Efosa, she probably just could have been like, a little insecure about her body. That's
but what did you tell her?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't tell her because I'm afraid if I started to tell her she meant to have sex with me, so I ended up having sex with her being half naked. And I didn't really enjoy the same as I would like. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk too much.
So you ended up having sex with her and she was half naked. Did you enjoy yourself?
I would enjoy it more if she was fully naked.
No, listen. I need you to answer my question like how I asked it. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was decent.
It was decent. Okay, yeah, now here's the thing. Did you invite her for another session? Did you set up a date for another session?
Oh yeah, I told her that hey, you can meet again next week.
All right, you can meet up next week. So did you also say to her that the next time I see you, I want you to get fully naked because it turns me on?
I gotta tell her that. I gotta tell her that.
Okay, see, because here's the thing, Efosa. Here's what I need you to understand. Notice, and I'm glad you're asking this question because it definitely has to do with the topic of the show. You see, you called in to find out if her not wanting to get naked has anything to do with her not liking you or not, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is you worrying about what she thinks.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's more important for you. It's more important for you to focus on what you think and then give her instructions that are congruent with what you think. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then when she follows your instructions, then you will understand that it never really mattered what she thought. What mattered is if she is willing to follow your instructions and your leadership. Do you understand? And if she's willing to follow your instructions and your leadership, then whose thoughts matter the most?
Me.
Exactly. So do you see why it doesn't matter if her getting naked, if it meant this or if it meant that? You see why it doesn't matter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you talk to her again, and so maybe when you're confirming for the date, I don't know. Let's just say you guys are gonna meet on Thursday. So when you hit her up Thursday morning or Wednesday night, and you say, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you. And listen, when you come over, I want you to get completely naked because I want to see your beautiful body because it really turns me on. You understand? You say something like that, and then when she comes over and she gets completely naked for you, then you will know that she's ready to follow your instructions and that she has full interest. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. But hey, good on you for doing your thing, hollering, telling her what you want, and getting things popping, bro.
That's a fact.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right. Take it easy, brother. We appreciate you too, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
All right. See, my nigga Efos is on the fucking spectrum. He got his fucking Chick-fil-A job and he's getting it in. What the fuck is your excuse, bitch ass?
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
You over here, Jim Maxon, looks Maxon, status Maxon with the jawline and everything. And you still complaining about bitches. And my man Efosa is over here, got bitches getting half naked for him.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. He was like, yo, I told her I wanted to have sex and she agreed. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Guys, this is what we saying. That's what the game is about. Listen, this is what I want. You give the woman the opportunity to choose.
That's it.
You understand what I'm saying? Now we on the same page. We doing what we came here to do. All of this, well, so you gotta pass your shit test, bro, and demonstrate high value, and all that other stupid shit. It's like, what are y'all talking about? It's really not that serious. Shout out to K-Zach. He said a woman respecting you is more important than her liking you. Her listening to your instructions is what matters. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Real talk.
Because a lot of times, what the funny part is, a lot of times women are just waiting for you to tell them what to do. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, I hope this nigga tells me to do this or take this off or make this happen. Or
bro, I'm telling you, even I fall victim to it sometimes, but we don't realize how much power we have over women.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that we don't realize it, that's what makes us unattractive to them.
Right. She's like, because he's looking at you like, nigga, why aren't you making a move? Why aren't you telling me what to do? Why aren't you leading? And this is the thing. It's good when a woman says no or gives you resistance, because that's telling you everything that you need to know in order to make the next move, which is to charge it to the game.
Exactly.
So a woman doesn't have to listen to you. A woman doesn't have to follow your lead. A woman doesn't have to do what you say, right? She has free will to do whatever she wants. What happens is you are orchestrating the situation, so you give her the opportunity. Remember, we keep saying opportunity. You're giving her the opportunity to get with it or not.
Exactly.
That's it. So it's like, guys, you got to understand that, and this is the thing. When a woman wants it, right? In a lot of cases, she's waiting for you to give her the go ahead for it to go down. So all you got to do is let her know. But a lot of you guys are like, well, I don't want to say anything because I'm going to be too direct, and, I don't want to make her uncomfortable and all this other nonsense. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, if the women don't want to fuck with you, she ain't going to fuck with you. And on top of that, what you're doing is you're saving time by giving her instruction, because now all she needs to do is follow the instruction. If she don't follow the instruction, it's letting you know what it is. And let me tell you something else, guys, that you don't realize. Sometimes the woman wants you to tell her what to do so that she can now in turn tell you no, so she can be relieved of the situation. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand this. Because a lot of times it's awkward for the woman to just retreat or to like stop the situation. So she's hoping, okay, once he asks me for my number, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I have a boyfriend or whatever the fuck it is. But within the conversation that you're having, for her, it's going to be too awkward to just abruptly say no or whatever. So she's like, okay, he's going to ask for my number and I'm going to just tell him this. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that it's better for you to let her know so that you can just be like, all right, cool, she's saying no, and we just move on from this fucking situation. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys got to understand that. So stop being scared of this, giving a woman instructions, letting her know what it is. Let me see what other questions we have. He says, how did y'all get to the point you don't care if females perceive you as a handsome or not. I'm at the phase where I care if cute women think I'm handsome, but that's because I never got them before. All right, so this is the thing. See, the reason why you're worried about it is because you're connecting them thinking you're handsome and all that other stuff to you getting access to women, you getting what you want from women.
Right.
So, you know, there are women out there who will fuck you and don't think you're handsome. There's women out here who will fuck you and don't even like you as a person. You understand what I'm saying? There's women who are going to listen to what you say because they want your dick, but they don't even think you're cute. So the thing is, a lot of times, this is why looks maxing videos and all these type of videos are so popular, because most guys want access to women and they want women to want them, and they think the way to get access or the way to get women to want them is to look better. So if I look better, then the woman will want me. So right now, women are not wanting them, so they think the reason why women don't want them is because they don't look better. And so the problem with that is that a guy will look better and still have trouble getting women. And now he's even more confused. So RCF, what the thing is that you get to the point when you actually learn game. When you understand game, then your whole mindset shifts, and then you understand how to do this shit properly. And this is what I was saying earlier before you also called. I was saying that a lot of guys don't realize the more that you understand yourself, the more you understand women. And then the more you understand yourself, this is why you'll ask less questions about why women do what they do.
Right.
I'll give you an example. When you're dealing, like, for example, if you're a guy out here who deals with lots of women, right? There's going to be times you're going to come across women that you're not really that into, right? But they're into you. They're like actually into you. So this could be a girl that you probably approach and talk to, but for some reason, after the fact, you're not really that into her, or you might have smashed her once and the pussy was whack or whatever. Or there could be a girl in your class that really likes you, but you're not attracted to her, whatever it is like that. Now, what will happen sometimes is that because those girls are giving you attention and energy, right? You might entertain it for whatever reason, for whatever amount of time, right? So let's say you smash the chick and, you know, she's hitting you up and you're like, you know what? I'll probably hit her up next week if I'm bored and I want some pussy, but I'm not really that into her, right? Or there's a girl in your class that has a crush on you or some shit, and you're like, she's all right, but I'm not really that into her. But you know what? She buys me lunch sometimes, so I'll fuck with her and talk to her because I'm bored right now, right? So what happens is when you're in those situations, right? If you're aware, you might say, well, wait a second. I noticed that the girls that I'm not really into, my energy is like this towards them. Oh, so when a woman's not into me, their energy is like that towards me, just like my energy is like that towards these women.
Yep.
Right. So you realize I'm not highly interested in these women. Therefore, my energy is this way. So when a woman is not highly interested in you, guess what? Her energy is just like that. So now, do you need a question? Well, why did that girl leave me on red? Because she's not into you, just like you left that other girl on red, or you're not really trying to wife this girl up, or you're not, you see what I'm saying? But that came with the experience that you had based on you doing those things and understanding through your own experience how these things go. You see what I'm saying? You might end up fucking a girl that you don't even think is that physically attractive, but she got a fat ass, she kind of thick. Oh, so I fucked a girl who I didn't even think was that pretty. Interesting. So shouldn't that mean that a woman can also fuck a guy who she doesn't think is that pretty or handsome? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? So experience gets you to understand it all because it's all connected. You see what I'm saying? And this is what you guys got to understand when it comes to this shit. But again, see, the reason why you guys are not understanding is because you don't have self-awareness. You don't have self-awareness because you don't have game. When you have game, your self-awareness, right, becomes heightened. You're more aware of certain things, right? When you don't have game, you're not aware. You're still asleep. You're still lost. So you're confused about why things are happening the way they're happening. You see what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And it just is what it is. Now, there are different caveats to this because remember, since you're a man and she's a woman, right, there are certain things that a woman is going to do. For example, she'll fuck with a guy that she's not really into because she loves the attention. Just like you'll fuck a girl that you're not really into because you like the sex. You see what I'm saying? But it's sort of different, but it's similar, right? But the thing is that once you understand yourself, right, then you'll understand women a whole lot more. But again, This is why you guys need to understand the game. You understand? He's a Kizak said, women will deal with guys who are just fuckable. That's a fact. Because this is the thing. When you guys have game and love yourself, right? When a woman that you're attracted to is attracted to you, you really like her, right? Part of why you like her is because she likes you. A lot of you guys don't understand that.
That's the main reason why I like her.
Right, exactly. It's like, see, the thing is that you like her, you're feeling her because she likes you. That's why even a girl that you don't really like, when she likes you, that's why you still kind of keep her around a little bit. That's why you still kind of entertain it, because the fact that she likes you is just you basically enjoying her enjoying you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Real talk.
That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you guys got to understand how deep this game is. But guys, call up, man. Call up. We got another maybe, what is it, like 15 minutes, and then we're going to wrap this shit up. If you have any questions, put a Q in the chat.
We still got one free call, guys. We
still got one free call. So AJ Lino said, I watched the non-monogamous video twice. Wanted to know, as you didn't mention it, if you end up smashing a chick after a date, do you tell your chick, or does it depend if she wants to know or ask randomly? So AJ Lino, the thing you got to understand is how have you set up your relationship? You understand? How you set up your relationship should be based on your masculine identity. So you're asking, well, you know, should I say this or say that to the woman if she wants to know this or know that? The question is, what conversation or interaction did you have with your woman to talk about the protocols of these things?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'll give myself an example. I'm like, you know, I'm a private motherfucker. So a lot of times when I do shit, you know, I'm not like going, hey, check out what I did yesterday. And a lot of times this happens not just for my girl, but just people in general. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff I keep to myself, but that's just how I am. You understand what I'm saying? Because for me, I like to live my life in a way where I keep things for me and me only. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's stuff that I haven't even told Miles. You understand what I'm saying? Because I like to keep shit for me. Right? That's just how I am. Right now, if you're the type, AJ Lino, that likes to express yourself and talk about all the things you're going through with your girl, then that's what you do. And if that's the arrangement you have, that's what it is. If it's not the arrangement you have, then you don't got to do all of that shit. But don't do it just because she wants you to do it. You do it because that's what you do. And this is what I'm saying, guys, about a woman. See, this is the thing. A woman should never be your actual woman, like your girl, your wife, whatever it is, like that, if she hasn't agreed to be with you how you are.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So this conversation should have happened before she even became your girl.
Right.
You should have said, hey, listen, this is what goes down. And, you know, if we're in a non-monogamous situation, this is what I'm going to do. This is what you do. This is how we do shit. And that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Now we'll have, you know, if you say, well, I'll have discussions about this, but not that, cool. We'll talk about this, but we're not going to really get into this, cool. But that's something that you had to have a conversation with your girl. And the thing is that what happens is sometimes you'll be in a relationship and things might come up as you're going along in your relationship because things are growing. But once it's coming up, then you reassess, have that conversation and say, okay, hey, this is what came up. This is where we're going to go in this direction. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about how you want to actually, you know, do things and make shit happen. You see what I'm saying? But
Jelino.
Right. Says Lewis says, how do you quit porn? Well, one I would ask you, Lewis, why do you want to quit porn? That's what I need to understand. You know, y'all motherfuckers.
It's taking over my life, bro.
So call in and tell us, why do you want to quit? Because I can't tell you how to quit porn if the reason why you want to quit porn is because, for example, you think porn is wrong or some shit, because then that defeats the whole purpose of you quitting it, because then you're quitting it for reasons that are not substantial to your growth. You understand what I'm saying? So I would need to know, why do you want to quit porn? Because if you say, well, I want to quit porn because I was watching content creator so-and-so, and they said that porn does this to you and all that other stupid shit. No, I want to know, what's the reason?
What's the reason?
You see what I'm saying? Because the why matters.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because a dude to say, well, Lucari, how do I get girls without approaching them? And I'm like, well, why do you not want to approach women? Well, because, I don't want to get me too'd and I'm gonna get arrested because they're gonna feel like I'm harassing them. You see what I'm saying? So now your reason is fear, because you think some shit that's gonna happen that probably is not gonna happen is gonna happen. So now let's get into that. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
you guys gotta
let's get behind the irrational fear.
Right. He said porn makes him weak. That's what I'm saying. He got a call up, because I need to know what the fuck all that mean.
We got a free call. Go ahead and call up, buddy.
Yeah, we got a free call. So guys, we got one free call left. If you guys want to call up in the next 5 minutes, then call up. If not, we're gonna wrap this shit up. You feel what I'm saying? And guys, make sure, remember, go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership, go to masculineidentitymembership.com, join the Masculine Identity membership, because when we tell you guys that you guys need to get up on these memberships so that you can really understand the game on a whole nother level. The things that you think you don't know. I'm telling you right now, you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, that's the difference between you actually getting success and where you're trying to go and you staying in the same place. You see what I'm saying? So we want you guys to really get out there to really make things happen. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to do that, because just like the guy that was talking about the porn thing, his mindset is in a whole nother place, and that could be stopping him from making things happen in his life that could benefit him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand this, man. But this is why we do shows like this. We talk about, guys caring about what women think, guys feeling some type of way about, how they're perceived, validation. Even with the call with Efosa, I'm glad he called up, because it showed that, hey, listen, what was good was that he let the girl know what he wanted, but then he was also still worrying about what she was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Or worry about why. I'm telling you, the more you know about yourself, the less you're going to ask why women do what they do.
Facts.
So you're gonna be like, and then on top of that, remember, you're not gonna care why they do what they do, because if you're so focused on yourself, you're not gonna give a shit.
Nope.
Like I wish you guys could when you guys get to that point, you'll see what the fuck we're talking about. Like you're gonna be so focused on you that all that other shit don't matter. Like, it's funny. I remember I had a chick on a dating app, right? I matched with her on one, I think it was like Hinge, I think it was. And I just matched with the chick, and I sent her the same message I send every woman. Basically, let's get together to get a drink. I'll talk about this after the call. Let's go.
All right. 646. You are on live with Lucari and Miles. Name, age, city. Are you using a free call?
Shia Muhammad, Brooklyn.
Oh shit.
In the building.
Jaya in the building. What's going on, man? I see you supported the show a little earlier, man. So what's going on, man?
Nah, I'm blessed. Was that free calls from my donation?
No, you didn't specify. Okay. You said donation for the game, bro. That's what you did.
Yeah. I was just making sure, because I was sending that for the game.
No, actually, I played the little commercial for your donation.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for that video, though. That video was actually really, really good.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Like appreciate video. It. Yeah, just messing around, in the kitchen, and but the pasta came out really, really good, though, man. Good on you, man. That the recipe came out really dope, man.
And it wasn't too complicated, right?
Oh, not at all. It was super simple.
Got you.
Yeah, man. Super simple.
Can I reshare that video on my social media? Like my Instagram.
Yeah, bro. I made you. I invited you to be a collaborator. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Look, I'm just chiming in. I'm listening in the background.
All right. How's the book going?
Oh, it's going really good. I actually just did an event on the weekend. It went really well.
Yeah.
I'll be in Brooklyn, Harlem, New Jersey.
Okay.
Different spots.
Okay.
Yeah, Nicholas Moshood. I'll be in Source of Knowledge Bookstore in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
Harlem, Uptown. So it's going really well.
Nice, man. Congratulations to you, brother. Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
All right, gentlemen, take care.
All right, Shia, we appreciate you, bro. And yeah, man.
Be safe.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Oh yeah, so basically,
you was on the date and the bitch was acting stupid, and then she turned into a unicorn, and then she jumped down the rabbit hole, and then what happened?
Right. Nah. So I was basically talking about where, guys worrying about what women think and all this other stuff. So I was on the app, and the girl, I matched with the girl, and I sent her the same copy and paste message I send to all the women, right? About getting together, get a drink or whatever. And then so she responded, but she did like 2 or 3 or 4 paragraphs.
Oh, geez.
Right. And she's like, oh, I read your profile and I don't really like what you were saying here. And I think we wouldn't be a match and blah, blah, blah. And so I was skimming through this and I just thought it was funny because she's one of like 35 women in the queue. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever that's in the shit. Right. And I'm like, what would make her think that I care this much? You understand what I'm saying? It's like so interesting. But again, what happens is that most guys do. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all care about what they think. Right. And so you would actually look at that, take it seriously, internalize it. Oh, she says she doesn't like this. So let me change this about me so that she could probably like me or other girls could probably, it's like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? So the problem is that whenever you get into this rabbit hole of thinking about or caring about what women think, right? Then you take the focus off yourself and then you try to become something you're not, which is what you think they want you to be. It's really that simple. It's really that simple, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We ain't got no more questions. We ain't got no more people calling in, so we about to wrap this shit up.
All right, yeah, let's wrap it up, man.
Yeah, so guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you guys get the soap. Go to masculineidentity.com to get the soap. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com, join the Masculine Identity Membership to learn what your masculine identity is. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
And
we got the Zoom call tonight on the Masculine Identity membership. So make sure if you are on the membership, and if you're not on the membership, then you won't be a part of the call. But if you are, you will be a part of the call. So if you're not on the membership and you want to be a part of the call, please go to masculineidentitymembership.com and join. And we will see you tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you guys go to Shop Lucario and get all the stuff Lucario got going on over there, the bad boy of the dating game. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. We'll holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the